Hey everybody, this is my Valentine's Day 2025 love reading. You pick the deck, I'll do the reading. There will be timestamps below in the description box so you can watch the reading you picked. I will start here with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck and move on to the Mystic Faerie Tarot deck and then end with the Crow Tarot deck. And this is represented by this crystal cluster, this stone, and the seashell. So whatever's calling to you, I'll give you a moment and then I will proceed. Okay, for the folks that chose the Art Nouveau Tarot, let's get to it. Love reading for viewers that chose the Art Nouveau Tarot, February 14th, 2025. Love reading, February 14th, 2025. Viewers choosing the Art Nouveau Tarot, Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Right, let's see what we have so far. The Star. Five of Cups reversed. The Devil, whoa. Knight of Cups reversed. The Fool. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, well, people see you. With the Star card, we're in the public eye. We are acknowledged. We are seen as a special, individual, unique person. There's something here very clearly about being able to handle bad things or people's bad intentions or emotions towards you and put those into the ground and then transmute that and pour the good things into the collective pool here. And it's almost like you're some sort of energy healer. This is fantastic. It's like you're constantly transmuting negativity into positivity. People recognize this in you, and if you are somebody that speaks in front of people or performs in front of people or has a social media channel or something like that, they see this healing quality in you. You have star power. You have put something behind you here with the Five of Cups in reverse and gone on to the two cups that are standing, that are healthy, solid, not spilled over, like all these mistakes in the past, like you're already not regretting it. I don't know, maybe at the time you had to heal that and transmute it with that star energy, but you've already moved on to these two cups here, this beautiful, solid Two of Cups energy, and put these things in the past behind you and put the regret behind you. With the Devil card as the next card, there was a very unhealthy and controlling situation here. And it may still be continuing since this card has come up. So I feel like what you've put in the past are mistakes that you made regarding becoming entangled with people with this kind of dynamic, this kind of energy where they have to control stuff. You have to be chained to them. We do things this way. I'm saying this, and that's the end of it. And you're just like, well, if that's the case, I'm not offering you my love here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I know what this is. I've been through it a few times. I've healed from it and moved on to this powerful star energy. And I'm not going to allow this to happen or be in my life or allow a person like that into my life again. So with the Fool card, this is really nice. So we have this beautiful new beginning here with the Fool. And yep, I've already figured out how to avoid this toxic kind of connection, and I'm not allowing my emotions to get caught up with that kind of person. I'm stepping out into a whole new era in my life. I don't know where this leads, but you know, I'm happy. The sun is out. I'm putting this stuff behind me. Notice the white rose is kind of in the behind position behind this Fool. And that's kind of like the Death card has the white rose on its sigil flag. And it's like, yeah, it's over. It's ended. I'm putting it behind me and stepping out in this new adventure, in this new life. Five of Swords reversed. You don't want any smoke here. And I feel like people that are toxic know that you know. They know that you have this smoke detector for this toxic kind of connection, and they don't even approach you anymore. They don't even want to spar. They don't even want to fight. It's like your energy that you carry forth with this Star card, which is really beautiful, repels this kind of connection, repels this kind of person immediately, because they get the message that you're not buying what they're selling, and you're not going to give them your affections or attention or time, and you're just going on with your life in a beautiful, happy, carefree kind of way. Oh, wow. I really love that. I love that. Okay, so I have quite a few oracle decks here I'm going to pull from now. What an amazing reading. Strong. Strong out the gate. All right, I have these cards that are representative of different fine art paintings from Monet. And so I'm going to just shuffle and see what falls out and tell you what I see. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, all the cards you got have water in them and images of moving on. Boat here, boat here, boat here. So I like that this card has a sun, because we're moving to happiness. We're moving on from stuff that we know doesn't serve us, toxic connections. We're able to figure that out really quickly now. And we're moving into the sun. We're moving into happiness here. With this boat, it's kind of anchored. It's not really moving per se. But what's interesting is that before we move on, we give people a chance, is what I'm seeing here with the two wands, kind of the Two of Wands, where, well, you know, notice in the Two of Wands card in a tarot deck, one is higher than the other, and such is the case here. Before we move on, we figure out what is worth moving on for, worth choosing, and leave behind the lesser, leave behind the thing that doesn't serve us. So we don't like move on from people just every time, you know, they sneeze or something like that. We actually take this into consideration. But we do choose the path that's for the highest good for all concerned, especially ourselves, before we move forward. And this card is super interesting because all of these boats are moving towards this big city with the fog and the clouds. And again, here's kind of an audience. Again, when I got the star card, I was seeing that people are seeing you. They're seeing you move on to bigger and better things. You're moving into a new, better, bigger place with more opportunities, more people to work with, to love, that are not toxic. So it's like this, they see you as the star moving into these bigger and better arenas in life. Okay, very cool. I'm going to ask this deck here about the Devil card. What if this Devil card person was so instrumental? What would they say? What would they say? Let's get 3 cards. If you were allowing them into your life, but it looks like that you know what that is and you've withdrawn that affection, that friendship, that love, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. What would they say? Devil card person for the viewers of this reading. Now, there's quite a few. Well, I knew exactly what I was doing. I left when I saw you with someone so controlling. Who would, I mean... I hid who I really am from you. Oh, I would say that. I think the devil kind of people definitely do that. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Devil people do that too. Narcissistic kinds of people. And here they are. I look for you everywhere. So, yeah, because they still want to control. They still want to think there's somebody that's important in your life. And obviously, that just doesn't fly for you anymore. Okay. Like, yes, they can continue to look, but I'm on the fool's journey now. Moving on. Okay. Let's get some Higher Love Oracle here, and that's this deck. There's more about this deck in the description below the video if you like it. So let's see. Valentine's Day Love Reading number 1. February 14th, 2025. What messages for the first reading here? Just a few cards, please. Duh. Cosmic. Genuine. Question. Okay, before I speak on that, I'm going to get a few more cards. Oh, yeah. Okay. Haunting. Ascending. Grounded. So the Cosmic card indicates to me that there's just some soul ties and some soul contract things that have needed to be worked out for some time here with this card. And in healing yourself and learning about what you will and will not allow with these new boundaries. You know, we don't offer love or emotions to people that are toxic. We take our time getting to know somebody, like in the painting reading where the boat had the Two of Wands, like before we turn our back on something that is lesser, we know what is the best thing for us and for everyone involved. So it's like you have this greater spiritual understanding now. There was some sort of soul contract or soul lesson that needed to be learned in order to step into this star era of your life, the star era of how you interact with people. And it's not that you pick and choose who you're going to interact with for monetary reasons. You pick and choose who you interact with because they're genuine. They're not trying to control. They're not a narcissistic person. They're not trying to compete with you or stomp on you or anything like that. They're a genuine person. And you become, your genuine person radars become really, really good because you ask the right questions now. You don't just accept that somebody likes you and you're going to go off on this fabulous life together, and then all of a sudden they're asking you controlling questions or putting all these stipulations on the relationship. No, you're asking questions before you get down that path. Haunting. So there is something here with that Five of Cups in reverse in this card that kind of overlap a little bit. Like before you would let these things bother you, fester in you, you'd ruminate and go back in your memories and play scenes of the interactions over and over and over again. But with the Five of Cups in reverse, you don't allow that anymore. Once you work through it and integrate that and work with your shadow aspect of what didn't work out, things that you could have done better, you've figured out this better path now. And this isn't quite the thing that it used to be in your life, and the Ascending card next to that indicates that is so. Along with the Cosmic card, of course, this was a spiritual lesson. This is something you needed to learn, and you're stepped up. Like the steps going up, you're stepping into a whole new era. With the Fool card, the Star card, it's just beautiful, beautiful energy. And the last card here about staying grounded is also important. There's something here where, yes, you're very cosmic, very much like the Star card, you know, very much kind of ethereal. People don't know, you know, too much about you, but it's a healthy boundary. And part of that is being grounded in what you know to be true, staying grounded and connected to your boundaries, staying grounded and connected to just the cycles of the seasons, nature, letting kind of negative energy, again with that Star card, you were pouring out emotions that didn't serve into the ground in one hand and pouring back the good things in the other. This is part of pouring out or getting rid of negative energy or things that bother you here, going out and putting your feet on the ground and just letting it all flow through the bottom of your feet and letting it go to transmute it for yourself so you can approach as a genuine person, asking the right questions so you don't get caught in something that ends up getting you haunted. And so this has been quite the learning lesson, and you've passed it with flying colors. You are ascending. Okay. It's very, very beautiful. All right, so I'm going to pull an Archangel Oracle card here for you. First reading viewers, Valentine's Day 2025. This is a big deck. There it is. Oh, this is the perfect card for this reading. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Yeah, that's what this is. That's what this is. Yeah, you've been a little rough. The Haunting card and the Higher Love Oracle in this card, you've been a little hard on yourself when things didn't work out well in the past, or you were angry at yourself for not handling things correctly, but now you understand, now you know. Beautiful. All right, let's pull some charms and close this reading. Love reading for first deck viewers. Charms. Oh. Very feminine. So we have the moon and the star. So the star again makes and the star card is a very feminine card. So this is just a double confirmation of that star energy to me. You have stepped into a whole new era. You've stepped up your game. People are seeing this healing. They're seeing this transformation in you, and it's catching people's attention. You have created stone out of sand. You used to worry. You used to regret. You used to be haunted by things, but now you've learned how to transmute that. Ground yourself, accept that there are some things in life that are spiritual lessons so you can ascend, and you have transmuted shifting sands into stone. Notice the sand layers. You can see them in the broken half of this. And now it's polished. It's hard. And you come out things from your heart chakra. The green ring stands into the heart chakra for me because that center, that energy center, is the color green. So you're approaching everything from a place of love now. Like, I wish them well. I hope they do all right. I'm moving on with that full card energy and sending my love. Moving on, not arguing. Five of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is a great charm compliments to this reading. Thank you so much for watching, and there will be mid-month readings posted on Saturday. Thank you, and we're moving on to the next reading now. All right, those of you that chose the Mystic Fairy Tarot, this is your love reading. Valentine's Day 2025 for the folks viewing this that chose the Mystic Fairy Tarot. Love reading for viewers that chose the Mystic Fairy Tarot, February 14th, 2025. Love reading, please, for folks that chose the Mystic Fairy Tarot, love reading 2025. Oh boy. Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. Strength reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Wands. Oh, so much action in this reading. What is going on? So many knights. Six of Swords reversed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse. Love reading people that chose this reading. You have withdrawn your love or affection or friendship from a situation. Like, nope, I'm not giving them my cup. I'm not doing it. Furthermore, with the Strength card in reverse, and here's what this card looks like upright. Isn't that beautiful? With the Strength card in reverse, you have really let somebody know in no uncertain terms. You've been holding back. You've been polite, but you let them know why you are withdrawing this love, why you are withdrawing this friendship. There may have even been an offer to maybe have a committed relationship or move in together. That also has been withdrawn with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse here. And with the Knight of Wands upright, somebody is going out on the town and not really committing to anything. They're just going from connection to connection and saying, I don't think this is working. I'm moving on to something new. I think this was fun for a couple weeks, but I'm moving on to something new. So there's definitely kind of a player energy here. Now, of course, this could be you or your person that you have just rejected here and told off. Six of Swords in the reverse. So there's something we cannot move away from mentally with the Six of Swords in the reverse. Upright, we're moving on from stuff. We're flying on. We're getting past those choppy waters behind us and going over to a calmer water place and moving on. But here in the reverse, it's like we're still processing the pain of this and we're not ready to move on. There's a little bit of rumination going on. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. This is interesting that this is the final card in this reading to me, because it's indicating that, yeah, some unpleasant things are going on right now, and you're trying to move on and have fun, but maybe you just can't do that mentally right now. There's still a lot to unpack and process. But the Wheel of Fortune card saying something new is going to come in that's going to be really fortunate and really good for you. It's going to work out. It's going to be okay. So just realize that it takes time to get over things that don't work out. There's still a lot of mental processing that needs to happen. And perhaps if this is not you, or this is not the person that's going out and on the town, this is the advice the card is giving you to say, go out with your friends, go out and do something fun and spontaneous and interesting, and just try to get that back into your life after this here that did not work out. And then that will open up other doors for other fortunate things to come your way and help you get this Six of Swords energy moving upright so you can get through all the mental process of the disappointment here and moving into this new era. Okay. I'm going to pull some art cards here, paintings by Monet, and just give you my impressions of what I'm seeing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is really beautiful. This reminds me of the Ten of Pentacles card in the original tarot art, because we have a home behind here with some sort of tower object and a beautiful garden with several flowers, and the sun is out and it's a happy day and it's a beautiful place. And so it's like, this is saying to me that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor for a lot of great things coming your way this year. It may not be great right now, but by summer it's going to be amazing. There may even be some financial things coming your way that are very fortunate. And this art is super interesting to me too, because this is like the two towers in the Moon card and in the Death card. So knowing that, looking at this art of this castle, it's indicating to me that there's something you don't know about an ending. And it's possible you may not know. Here's the choppy waters, then the Six of Swords. You can't move on from this. You keep circling the island, like what happened? Why did it fall apart? It ended harsh, and I don't understand why. And it's like, you may be circling that island for a long time, but the fact of the matter is that eventually you're going to just come to the terms with the fact it did end, and realize something's going to click with that Wheel of Fortune event that happens. It's going to come in and show you, look, there's something even better coming towards you later in the year. And this card is really beautiful. Now notice, look, I'm going to push it up here to the camera pretty close. There's 2 cups on this table. 2 cups. So this is the 2 of cups. Actually, there's 3 if you include the water tumbler, the beverage tumbler, but we have 2 cups. And the teapot, and they pour into 2. So there's something here about a 2 of cups energy that's speaking to me, where you're going to meet somebody that you're on the same page with, you vibe the same way, you agree about a lot of things, and there's healthy conversation, there's healthy back and forth. So this is really interesting. Wow. Okay, moving on. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards from this deck to see why you're circling the island of secrets that you can't figure out why it ended. To see if the person that you had to tell off and kind of cut off would have anything to say to you. So this is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's see what that person would say. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. We will be together again. Okay, I don't know if that's healthy, but moving on. We need to let each other go. So this person's very highly conflicted. I'm starting to understand our connection. I want you. Okay. I can see right away this person is highly conflicted. I think that I understand why you withdrew your affection, you withdrew any offers of making anything substantial, being in a committed relationship or moving in together, and letting them know, because they seem very wishy-washy. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. We'll be together again, but we need to let each other go. I mean, that's just a conflict right there. They can't decide which one thing they want out of this. I'm starting to understand our connection. I want you. So I get the impression that they never really understood, from your point of view, how you were feeling, how you felt connected to them. And there was something here about their desire for you that was not what you wanted out of a connection. Like, of course you want somebody that wants you, but you don't want somebody that wants you for bad reasons or physical reasons, right? So I feel like they're very conflicted here, and this was a lesson that they needed to learn too, about just being in a relationship, because it seems like they don't understand that it's not just about wanting somebody. There's more. There's more to things like this. Okay. Let's see what the Higher Love Oracle has for you. And if you like this deck, there is a link in the description below for more information. Higher Love Oracle's second reading, viewers, Valentine's Day 2025. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Release, release, release. I see that with the Six of Swords in the reverse and the circling the island with the towers, you're just are frantically trying to figure out what went wrong, but you're probably not going to get any kind of idea about that. I just feel like this wasn't a suited match for you. Release it because there's definitely something better coming later in the year. So just let it go. Give it to your angels. I love how this flame looks like an angel. Just go ahead and give that to them. You're still questioning this situation. That's part of the circling the island. Notice there's an island out there as well in this card's art. The Six of Swords in reverse. I can't move on. I just keep circling, looking at it from the outside. What happened? Why did it end? There's something you don't know. You're always going to have these questions. Release them to your guides. Music might be helpful if you're struggling with sleep or letting these things go. The headphones here in the card's art are standing out to me, so I feel like music would be very important in helping you release just some of this energy about these unanswered questions. So that means getting on YouTube and finding a binaural beats audio track with listening with headphones or earbuds for at least 15 minutes that is about heart healing, releasing pain, letting go, like a 528 hertz or 174 hertz track, or both combined if there is such a thing, and I think there is, just to help you sleep better, help let some of that anxiety and that anxiousness go about why things didn't work out. This is going to be very helpful to you. Now, you will get to the truth at some point, and again, there's a tower. So one tower eventually will reveal the truth about what went down. You have everything you need to reach your goals. This is like the Magician card, the Magic card. So you have everything you need. Spirit, drive, intellect, education, some financial means, and emotional maturity to reach all of your goals. And again, I saw definitely kind of like a 10 of Pentacles and a 2 of Cups vibe later in the year, and that should definitely be a goal. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, yeah, things are going to turn in your favor. Oh, that's wonderful. All right. Let us get an Archangel Oracle card for you. Second reading, viewers, Archangel Oracle card. February 14th, 2025. Love reading. One card, please. Oh, wow, that was immediate. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. I don't think I need to elaborate on that at all. If you've been worried about something, don't worry, you're safe. All right, let us pick some charms and close this reading. Charms, please. Okay, we got a lot. Again, we're transforming into something that wasn't great, into something that's absolutely fantastic. And we're flying away into the beautiful Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups energy, from the worm hiding in the cocoon into this beautiful energy. Yeah, there's something new and amazing starting this year here with the bean, and it's going to grow into something spectacular. You're being urged to lean into your intuition. It's your spirit guides trying to communicate with you, trying to let you know what to see coming up. But there's something fortunate, Wheel of Fortune, very, very soon coming your way that could lead to quite a bit of financial and relationship stability. A good solid connection. And I feel like, yeah, these two charms are all about connecting and fixing and making things solid and secure, the button and the nut. So yeah, the two people are coming together that are solid, secure, and they're stabilizing something. Something's being stabilized, something's being fixed. The die came up with the 5 on top, so this is indicating to me that May certainly could be an important month for you in this regard. Or if you have another meaning about the number 5, leave it in the comments. Whatever it is, you'll know what this means for you. All right, thank you so much for watching, and now we are going to go on to the third reading here. All right, for those that chose the Crow Tarot for their love reading, here we are. So, Crow Tarot, February 14th, 2025, Crow Tarot, February 14th, 2025. All right. This deck is huge, but very interesting art. Crow Tarot, love reading, February 14th, 2025. Oh, yikes. 3 of Swords. The Hermit. Oh, okay. 4 of Swords, reversed. 7 of Wands, reversed. 7 of Cups, reversed. The Empress. Okay, everyone knows what this is if they watch tarot readings. 3 of Swords, upright. I was heartbroken. We have our heart broken here watching a tarot reading on Valentine's Day. Something did not work out, and there's a grief process ongoing, and also a withdrawal from really being out, going out, doing anything with the Hermit. We're also just trying to investigate what happened, what went wrong, why are we dealing with this? With the 4 of Swords in reverse, there's something that we're talking about, like, it's weird. We have the Hermit energy hiding out, hanging into close to the home, but with the 4 of Swords in reverse, this is like the 3 of Swords that were in this card are now in the reverse, and we're able to sort through our feelings about it and discuss it without grief or pain or something like that. Like, so we're getting on the other side of that heartbreak, and we're talking about it. 7 of Wands, we can't be taken by surprise anymore or attacked from below because we have the high ground, and we're not going to be shocked or anything. We know how to defend ourselves in the future from this. Like, the Hermit period of being shut in was very important and valuable in how to have boundaries and protect yourself. And we know exactly what we want with the 7 of Cups in reverse. There's no 1,000 choices, 1,000 what ifs. We're going for the cup with the victory wreath, with the heart. You know, we're going for the one thing, the Ace of Cups. We're not confused. We know exactly what we want now. And with the Empress energy, that's what we give is what we get. You know, beautiful. Look, there's that cup, the Ace of Cups. That's what we want. We know exactly what we want. Unconditional love, abundance, healthy emotion, beautiful, beautiful, divine feminine energy here. So that is what we're giving out is what we get. Like there's something that we learned from a heartbreak situation that we processed and have come full circle with, and now we can discuss. And we're not going to get caught off guard by that in the future because we know exactly what we want. And then there's the cup that we want with the Empress. Wow. Awesome. All right. Let's get some art cards. These are, I'm going to pull 3 cards from this painting deck and let you know what I see. I haven't used this in a while, but these are paintings by Monet. Let's see what 3 pop out. So what's happening here is we're looking back on something that's in the past and we're processing it. And it's like we look back at the sun setting here and we think, well, you know, this is the sun going down on this situation, but looking back, look how beautiful some things really were. And I can put it behind me now. Tomorrow is another day. And you're excited about something new here. This is kind of giving me Ace of Wands energy. Like there's something new that you're really invested in. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of excitement. There's so much new and exciting. And it's really making your heart happy and getting you in that spiritual sweet spot. Looking at this, I feel like you're moving a boat out into the water. You're going to maybe take a little bit of some weekend trips, or again, you're going to start getting out there like that 4 of Swords in reverse. You've transmuted some of that pain and you're getting out there. You're communicating with people. There's something here about reestablishing ties with people, meeting new people, finding like-minded people, because so many of these 2 boats are the kind of the same. So it just indicates to me that you're ready for a new exciting kind of thing happening. You're putting the past behind you, getting excited and really excited about something new coming, and getting the boat in the water, slowly moving into a new situation. Okay, so let's get some cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle to see what this heartbreak situation was that caused you to go hermit mode, but you're emerging from that now and moving into Empress mode. What's going on here? What was this heartbreak about? Okay. I left when I saw you with someone. I regret lying to you. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I wish things could be different. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so maybe they understand that they lied to you. They did some weird stuff. They left when they saw you with someone. Is that weird? I mean, maybe you went out and a new date as you're slowly getting out and they saw you and ran off. But I feel like that's something else. Like, I feel like this is some sort of insecurity on their part, and then they lied about it, but they learned something from your connection, and they do wish things could be different. They're waiting for a sign from you. Whether or not you grant it is up to you. I feel like with that Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, you were pretty resolute on what you want and what you don't want now. And there's no mistaking that. Like, yeah, you can wait, but maybe the sign is I'm putting my boat in the water and moving on downstream in the second reading. Yeah. Okay. So that's up to you. Let's get the higher love oracle here. Third reading. If you like this deck, there's a link about it in the description below the video. Cosmic, truth, balance, badass, solo, okay, I like that, and masculine. So yeah, there's some spiritual lesson here, some sort of lesson to you. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. This person also felt that that was important in their hidden truth, and maybe that was the whole truth. This was a learning lesson for both of you of what to help you be more responsible and defensive and protective of yourself in getting into emotional connections, and also knowing exactly what you want before you go in, so you don't get a mixed bag of what the heck is this. So yeah, there was definitely a spiritual soul contract to learn this lesson. There were some deep truths that were gleaned maybe during that hermit mode. And now we're progressed into the Empress, and it has to do with balance and being calm. You've badass and solo, so you're moving on down the rowing your boat down the stream, like in the art card reading. You're learned your lesson. You're sharing what you learned with people. You're on your own. You know, you don't see really what's going on out here in the future, but you're fine being on your own. You're the badass because you're the badass. There's something about being more masculine in your approach, regardless of whether you're male or female. There's something about using more logical, left brain, observational, just the facts, just the data in your approach moving forward. There's going to be less emotions involved in the initial getting to know somebody, and more of the what is actually going on with my own two eyes, and is it worth my time, or am I going to need to hold out for that one Seven of Cups thing that I know exactly what I want. So that's going to be helpful in that regard. All right. Let's get an Archangel Oracle card for you, 3 reading people. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Wow. I don't need to evaluate that much. I think that you've already reached that understanding, because here's where you're at. You've got the divine feminine, and then you also have the masculine. So you're in balance. So you've perfectly balanced these things now. Before it was a little too emotional, too giving, but now you've become the perfect balance. Wow. Let's get some charms and close your reading. You're protected. Do not worry as you go through this change. You're protected. This is a whole new world. It's like the end of one era and you're stepping into another. It's like the world card when I see this. And it's going to be good. You're starting anew. You're starting fresh. You're having a different perspective on connections and boundaries now and how to protect yourself. The Tower. I love this. So you have a good self-esteem. You have good self-image, and you say positive things to yourself. And also, it's kind of the Seven of Wands in reverse. Like, if somebody's coming or somebody's negative or somebody's attacking, you see them coming before they even have a chance to approach. I love this tangerine quartz because it kind of matches this peace card. I also kind of indicates to me something about that Ace of Wands energy I was seeing in this part of the reading, where there's new growth, there's something new and exciting coming, and you have the energy for it. You have the determination and the will and the energy to pursue it and to move forward with peace, with 360-degree spidey senses, and that you're protected. Your spirit team definitely has got your back. And there's just something new and wonderful coming. All right, thank you for watching my love reading. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And everybody that's watched all the readings so far, I appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and do all those other things. It's really helpful to me, and it's free. Thank you so much.